What's up, everybody? I'm back with another MLB 12 The Show video. I have some important news to throw at you guys today. If you guys have been following my third baseman road to the show, you've kind of gone through some struggles with me. I've been struggling a lot with that guy, and I just decided that I've been playing a lot. I got through 2016 with the guy, and I got traded a couple of times. You know, I had a bunch of game footage recorded, but I never made it to the major leagues. I was in 2016, you know, got traded around a lot. So what I decided to do was make a new guy, completely start over that career. The third baseman guy was completely worthless. I wasn't getting anything done with him. He wasn't going anywhere in his career. So today we're going to make a new one. I've had this guy, the idea for making this guy before, but I decided to go with the third baseman, and I regretted it ever since. So we're going to make this guy a left fielder. He's going to bat right and throw right. Obviously, he's going to be more of a power hitting guy, so we'll set up our sliders here. But I want your guys' opinion on whether you think I'm making the right decision. I know some people are going to make it out to be that I, you know, quit on the guy, and that's pretty much what I did. You know, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I got really frustrated with the guy. I was playing a lot. You know, just getting really frustrated with it. He wasn't performing as well. I was, you know, putting all my skill points into, or training points into, you know, his contact and power and vision and discipline and clutch and all this stuff, but he still wasn't performing. So we're making this guy, his name's going to be Darius Jackson. You know, I was thinking about left fielders that have played the game, you know, in the past and, you know, right now, trying to get a feel for the kind of guy that I'd like, and I kept thinking of Bo Jackson. So what I decided was to name this guy Darius Jackson, and I guess kind of make him a distant cousin of Bo Jackson. You know, Bo Jackson was a baseball, football guy. Never really panned out in either one, but he had his moments in baseball. You know, hitting, you know, over 450-foot home runs, you know, running people over in football. So I decided to go with this guy. He's going to be 6'4", 239 pounds. I'm going to, you know, go up with the weight and drop it when he, you know, hits the majors, probably because they want to make him drop some pounds. But we're just going through the stuff right now, customization of his face. I didn't really customize him all that much. I just left the face alone, really. I just added some facial hair, gave him some eyebrows that kind of look like what mine would look like, even though I'm not black and I don't look anything like this guy. But we're just going through the customization right now. We're going to get into my first game in a minute after we get drafted. And I like the team where I'm sitting at. I like the team that I got drafted by. I really think that I have the fast ticket to the major leagues if I can stay with the team, because most of the time when I do these, I end up getting traded either May, June, or July. Most of the time it's in the middle of June, because that's normally when, if I start out hot, like if I start out the season really, really good, I'll normally hit that cold span about the late May, early June, and I'll get frustrated, so I'll start simming a little bit, which I should probably never do. You never want to simulate because you lose the ability to control what your guy does, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play every game of this guy's career, or at least I'm going to try. I'm not going to promise anything, but I'm going to try to get to the major leagues with this guy as fast as possible, because there aren't many people on YouTube who have gotten to the major leagues with a road to the show. I can only think of one that I've seen right now. A lot of people are sitting in AAA. Although VA baseball does deserve to be in the MLB. I'm just throwing that out there, because I just got done watching his stream, and he's got like 50 home runs in AAA and still sitting in AAA with the Oakland A's AAA team, the River Cats, I believe. So the stance I decided to go with when I find it is Mike Lowell's stance, I believe. It looks very similar. There it is. I believe that is the stance that Not His Fan used for Joe Broadway, but I didn't know that, or didn't really think about that until I made the guy after the fact. So, you know, sorry if you think that I'm stealing your stance, but I just like the stance a lot. I think I mentioned this before in a previous video that I made this guy, and I kind of just played around with him to see if it was a good road to the show, because I was at one point going to do 2 road to the shows at the same time, but what I decided to do was just screw the third baseman and do this one. So now we're getting ready to go into the draft. and we are going to get picked by the Detroit Tigers. We've been selected by the Tigers in the 2012 MLB Draft, and we'll begin our career at the AA level in the starting lineup at left field. So I'm very excited to get this guy's career off the ground and running. We're going to jump into some gameplay footage here in a second, I believe. I'm only going to show the first game in this episode. I didn't want to make it just the creation video because the creation of this guy was pretty quick. So I decided to throw some gameplay in. And here is the last pitch in batting practice. I just wanted to throw this in. It was a home run to left field. Hint, hint, wink, wink. This may come into play a little bit later. Another hint, hint, wink, wink. So here we are. In the top of the fourth. I flew out to right my first at bat, but then this guy comes up, hits a deep fly ball left field, had the home run distance, but is foul. So there's another hint. Later on in the at bat with a 2-1 count, I think I hit this ball up the middle. Yep, little breaking ball down the middle, hit it up the middle. Hits off the shortstop's glove. You see that animation a lot in AA most of the time, especially when you hit the ball over to second base towards his left. He'll be going towards his glove side, and it'll kind of rattle around in his glove and fall out. But I think that makes it more realistic. So here we are, top of the 8th. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. First pitch to Darius. He decides to take that fastball to deep left field and puts it out into the bullpen for a 3-run home run. His first home run on the season and his first home run as a professional baseball player. So, what a good way to start out his career. This game pretty much proved to me that this was a good idea to play with this guy because he's already hitting home runs at AA level in his first game. So, his power is good, his contact's good. I couldn't really be happier with this guy right now. Again, let me know your opinion on my decision to make this guy. And, forget about the third baseman. I don't really think anybody had any, love for the third baseman guy. I just think they liked the idea of the Road to the Show series, so I just decided to continue or start a new one. As we get a good look at the home run here. 362 feet, not very long, but I do believe the wind was blowing in. So here's my performance evaluator if you want to pause and check that out. I'm signing out. See you guys next time. Be on the lookout for more Darius Jackson videos, and have a great day.